Athenia is the democratic beginning. For this reason, Chinese people that come here to feeling. This is from history.
Και πόσο χρονών είστε? 9. Έχετε γεννηθεί εδώ στην Ελλάδα?
Ναι.
Our head office top lead legislation, we are investment in Greece.
I would like to give you some of the image of the Chinese community here.
I'm Miao Bing, and this is my wife Yuan Yuan. And we came to Athens last year in September because I'm a shipbroker in the shipping industry.
About half a year later, I started to found the Mid Culture Studio, which is focusing on the Greek and Chinese traditional culture exchange. We will be very glad to show you the Chinese side of Athens.
Welcome to the Chinese School of Athens.
Thank you for letting us see the only Chinese school in Athens and Greece.
The Chinese school was started in 2004, and now we have around 40 kids.
你好。
You know, most of them, they don't have idea with China. They have a lot of things with Greece.
Μεταξύ της Ελλάδας και της Κίνας, πού σας αρέσει περισσότερο?
Στο Ελλάδα.
Δεν σου αρέσει το Γουαντζό?
Πώς αρέσει. Και εγώ δεν σ' αρέσει. Εδώ σου αρέσει.
Πόσο μεγάλο? Η Ελλάδα?
Εγώ σ' αρέσει Κρήτη.
Η Κρήτη. Και εσύ η Κρήτη.
I asked them, which is your hometown? In Chinese, I asked, write something about your hometown. And they said, okay, I will write Greece.
Γιατί στο Κίνα δεν μπορούμε να πάμε. Δεν μπορούμε να πάμε να παίξουμε. Ναι.
Γιατί δεν μπορείτε να πάτε να παίξετε?
Γιατί δεν έχουμε παιδιά. Πιο πολλοί φίλοι μου είναι Ελλάδα.
We used the book exactly the Chinese language book and also the mathematics book of China.
Τι κάνετε συνήθως εκτός από το σχολείο εδώ στην Ελλάδα? Πού παίζετε?
Στο σπίτι και στο μαγαζί. Ναι. Ναι, και εγώ.
And Mr. Lee just told us that most of the Chinese business shops are located in Omonia and in the Prio Street. And now he's going to lead us through a very famous wholesaler Chinese shop.
Πιο πολύ πελάτη σας εδώ?
Έλληνες.
Είναι δύσκολη η δουλειά εδώ? Πόσες ώρες την ημέρα δουλεύετε περίπου?
Είναι δύσκολο. Από πρωί 10 μέχρι το βράδυ 8.30. Ήρθαμε εδώ, αν έχει δουλειά θα κάτσουμε. Αν δεν υπάρχει δουλειά θα σκέφτομαι κάτι άλλο.
Εγώ σας εδώ είναι 2004.
Σας αρέσει?
Ναι, μου αρέσει πολύ.
Αλλά εδώ πιο χαλαλά
Ναι.
βγαίνει, όπως λέει ο νεαρός, δεν σου πιέζει στη ζωή μας. Εκτός τη δουλειά, μ' αρέσει όλα.
Η Ελλάδα δεν σας φαίνεται πολύ μικρή σε σχέση με την Κίνα?
Ναι. Ναι, τόσο μικρή. Είναι τόσο μικρή.
When you check the map, PRS is the middle of the Mediterranean. Through Costco, long time study, final decision. Here is a strategic port as the Costco hub.
Πώς και σας αρέσει αυτή η μικρή χώρα και δεν σας αρέσει η μεγάλη χώρα?
Γιατί δεν μπορούμε να πάμε μπάνιο. Ναι.
if compared with last year, now we have about Chinese tourists coming Greece is grow up more than 45%.
I think there are now at least 25,000 Chinese living in the whole Greece.
We are going to buy a very traditional Chinese, something like pancake.
Have you seen that before in Athens?
Not yet, because I don't think there are many such kind of Chinese street food in Athens. And kimchi. It has meat and vegetable inside. Most of them, they are very traditional Chinese vegetables, and we can only get them in Chinatown.
In Chinese, it's called 冬瓜.
Το λαχανικό είναι από τη Κίνα. Είναι κινέζικο ή είναι ελληνικό.
Λαμία.
Από τη Λαμία.
Ναι.
So it's not imported, but the seeds are imported.
The seeds are imported from China.
Maybe you should cook for us one day.
Ah, okay. Yes.
I'm waiting.
I'm under huge pressure now.
I met Aliki through Facebook, and after we get to know each other, we become very good friends.
Very nice, bravo. Very good. Very nice. Do you cook almost every day?
Yeah, almost every day.
But not so many dishes. Girls eat more than boys. Girls.
Really?
Yeah. In China, you can see a lot of girls that eat a lot, but they're not getting fat.
Really?
You know, there's a saying in Chinese, we call it the people depend everything on the food.
Now, this is also the normal way Chinese treat the guests. Like if in my hometown, if I go to my home, and then my mother will cook like 10 or even 20 dishes. Then my mother will say, eat more, eat more, eat more.
Yeah, and she will keep
like in
all the
Greece.
things in my bowl.
Really? Like in Greece.
We too, we are here already very deeply into the society here. So what we have seen is most of the Greek people are very friendly and open, no matter from what kind of age or what kind of gender or what kind of backgrounds.
It's very interesting to let these two ancient instruments meet together. In China, I think many Chinese people read about the Greek mythology when they were young, and they always know that there's an Apollo and he plays lyre. But we didn't know that nowadays it still exists.
This is an ancient Greek lyre, and this is?
This is the guzheng, which is the Chinese traditional instrument.
You know, Greece is ancient civilization and also the Orthodox Christian. And special, I'm here, I didn't feel like I'm not a foreigner because Greek people also a lot of immigration people in United States, Australia. So they are hostess, very hostess and very friendship.
One of the Greek men told me that he thinks there are only two civilizations existing in the world. One is Greek, the other is China.
So there is a feeling that you meet a person that has depth and roots. There is a glue there. On the other hand, to find the way to talk about the notes in the same language took us a long time.
I opened a tourist office from the 1982. All the Chinese people, when we were in the school, we had all learned the Western history about the Trojan War, Homerus, philosopher Socrates, Plato, Aristotle. Also beautiful sea and the sun, and also island so beautiful. For this reason, many people, especially young people, they coming to Santorini for the honeymoon.
I'm Nancy.
I'm Richard.
We come from Beijing.
These are wedding holidays. I met many people here, lots of Chinese face, and I think, oh, that's my home. We also think Santorini is a romantic place and near to paradise. Greece and China has a long history, but we don't know each other very good.
Compared to other countries, the Chinese living in Greece, actually the history is very, very short. It's only 10 years.
I was here for continuing my study. And when I stay in Greece from 2002, after the 3 years, what I can see, the Chinese people, the population is getting more and more. But most of the Chinese people, they're first generation. And of course, they cannot understand Greek either or English. So it's very difficult for them to understand what really happened here in Greece.
Many times, Chinese governments got strong support from Greece. And also recently for Olympic 2008. Now, as China, we should be something return back.
There are several groups of Chinese living in Athens. The major part is the Chinese traders and the Chinese businessmen. And also, there are some Chinese girls who are married to the Greek guys. This is also a very romantic relationship between China and Greece.
Πραγματικά η ζωή τα φέρνει πολύ περίεργα, ας πούμε, γιατί στο μυαλό μου δεν υπήρχε κανένα τέτοιο πλάνο, ας πούμε, να παντρευτώ Κινέζα. Εγώ ήθελα να κάνω τα δικά μου πράγματα. Ο δρόμος μου έβγαλε την κούνη μπροστά μου. Και τα παιδιά αυτή τη στιγμή είναι, και των δύο μας έχουν τραβήξει όλη την προσοχή. Όταν έμεινε έγκυος η κούνη, ήμασταν στην Κίνα. Και εκεί αποφασίσαμε ότι ας γυρίσουμε πίσω.
Now we are in the monastery and the town is Romayi Agora. Chinese people, of course, with the Acropolis, ancient archaeological site, but also they have half day to enjoy. They just coming to the monastery in this street, in the other street, a lot of the souvenir. Yes.
But don't you think that much of that stuff is actually made in China?
As we know that some, maybe 6% they made in China factory, because we are more good technique and cheaper.
So by the beginning of 2004, we created those newspaper, which is, of course, you can see the China Greece Times. It's all Chinese for them. At the beginning, we published our newspaper every 2 weeks. I think after half years, we changed our newspaper to weekly. But around from 2010, most of the Chinese shop here was realized their business is getting down.
How about interest from big Chinese companies that come to Greece, like Costco, Huawei, and others?
Yeah, I think that was another story.
We have a lot of people who like football. Our team's here. We established our company here since 2005. Now we have, let's say, 120 people.
You know, the Chinese big companies, whatever, from the public company or the private company, they will figure out here in Greece is the gate of the European, and it's very good opportunity for them to open the market.
From 1st October 2009, we are actually become the owner of this container terminal. The people very friendly and they work very hard.
We like the people and also our life here. It's very possible for us to make a family here in Athens because it's the best place we think to live.
We are got more investment here. My dream is the next few years I want to let this company become the biggest container terminal in the Mediterranean. these two country people, we have the long history, like the Greece and also Chinese.